What I think needs to change with the police, it's not what I think needs to change with the police and the people, it's what I think needs to change with the police and the system. So I think that the police needs to be held accountable for wrongdoing, even if you're a cop. I mean, I don't understand how you can be a cop, do something wrong, blatantly wrong, and still be treated better than the same people that pay the same amount of taxes, that work every day just like you. So that's a system problem. That's a government problem. Like, it's gonna always be problems with us. They scared of us. That ain't never gonna change. But until they're held accountable, then at least we got something to sit on and live with. At least we know that justice is actually happening. So throw them niggas in there with the wolves. They throw all kind of people in there with the wolves that get raped, killed, murdered every day. We can't have sympathy for the police and not the fucking American citizen. You dig what I'm saying? So I feel like cops need to be put in jail with the wolves, and they need to be scared of it. And if they are, then they probably won't do illegal shit. And if they do, they deserve it, right? Throw them niggas in the hole like they throw us in the hole. And as for us, black people, I just go back to, we got a lot of work to do in our house, in our households. We just gotta talk to our little brothers and sisters and get them to respond to the police differently, so, you know, we could create less friction. Yeah, I think cutting schools and art classes and music classes, that's whack. I think it should be unlimited opportunities for kids. Yeah, man, they always giving the black communities a little less. I never understood that. Like, why they don't invest the same amount of money in the rich schools that they do into the schools in the bad communities? Is it because they just think we're gonna tear the shit up? Or do we tear the shit up? Or like, how does it work? Like, I just be trying to figure out, why do we get less all the time? My biggest concern with this country after Donald Trump has been elected, is the racial war. I feel like Donald Trump sparked a lot of the hate in the world that was it's kind of hidden for a little while. Didn't really go anywhere, that's obvious. But it was kind of hidden, and he sparked that up, and you know, I feel like now he's gonna try to play a different role, but he's already sparked something in the world that's gonna continue to just flood through everybody's system. And then you know who voted for Donald Trump. You know it was all white people. You know white people made that happen. You wonder why. You wonder why they went that direction with somebody like Donald Trump, who just has so many negative things to say. Well, you know, the term African American was created in 1989 by Jesse Jackson. So you gotta think about that. I was born in 1990. So my big homie, Ja, who my security guard, when he was born, he wasn't even an African American. They just accepted us. They just started accepting us, you know what I mean? Besides us in sports and things of that nature. But African American, like, we just became that like 2 seconds ago, bro. So it's like, it's not like they wanted us here. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm not saying the new people, I'm not saying the new generation, I'm not saying nothing like that, because a lot of my fans are white, and the message that I put out there don't got a color to it. That's why everybody can relate, and I think that's what we grew to. That's that Obama shit. That's the country, that's the level that we got to, and I feel like we took a step back, you know? We took a step back.
But I just remember that time when everybody was just hungry and grinding and just put it on the line to chase this music. So the shit wasn't easy, that's for sure.
Young potential out there trying to do whatever you want to do. Once you find who you are, like, stay true to it. And that's just so cliche, but it's so real. You know what I'm saying? Because the people who get into the game from the first day you see them step in the game, and that has been whatever, like, that's been true to whatever that is that you first seen throughout the whole time, you just latch to that more.
It's fucked up because Hop, he don't smoke at all. He don't drink, he don't do anything like that. He you know, shouldn't be having these kind of problems in Iceland with the police, you know, and they shut down the spot, and they bring in this little fucking dog, man. They run the dog up and around and all that shit, and we're all sitting there sweating bullets.
So the 151 is hitting her asshole, and the other girl's just like licking the shit, and next thing you know, the girl just starts screaming like, ah, ah, ah. I guess the shit was burning.